your habits will be your kids' habits. I ain't gonna be here to tell you how to raise your kids. I ain't gonna tell you what to do. But the habits you have now that's not serving you any good in life, the habits that's setting you back further in life, will be passed down to your kids, bro. I ain't saying all of them, but a few of them might. A few of them might, and you just might not know it. And it's crazy, bro. Like, you gotta be careful. You gotta cut out them bad habits before you have kids. Like, a lot of people say you ain't gonna ever be ready. You won't ever be ready when you have kids. You know, a lot of people say that you won't ever be ready, which is true. But you could be ready internally, you know, mentally, physically, before you have kids. You have time to change who you are before you have kids, bro. Like, I'm not scared to have kids. I'm scared to have kids and I'm still the same version that doesn't serve me purpose, that doesn't get me anywhere in life. Being the same you won't get you anywhere in life, won't get your kids anywhere in life, your family. It's dangerous, bro. You gotta be careful. The habits you bring into a relationship will be passed down to your wife, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your kids. And I ain't saying all of them, you know, but for me, I grew up seeing my mom smoke a lot of weed, you know, and it's not her fault that I started smoking weed or nothing. It's not. And she was smoking weed for a medical thing, you know, so it's not like there's a reason behind it, you know. My bad. But I seen her do it. I seen a lot of people my friends was doing it. I just picked it up, you know. And I guess I wasn't strong-minded enough to realize, oh, I can't overdo this. I can't overdo too much with it. I can't go too far with it, you know. But I took it too far, and it became a problem for me. It became one of my bad habits, a serious bad habit, you know. So you gotta be careful. Like I said, I'm not here to tell you how to raise your kid. You just gotta be careful, bro. The stuff you're doing now that you know that you shouldn't be doing, it will possibly, high chance, be passed down to your kids, especially if they see you do it often. Like, think about it. You know how scary that is? Say you have a corn addiction, right? That's one thing. That's one reason I won't ever have a kid right now. I gotta deal with my corn addiction. I've been good, but like, you never know. You never know. Addictions might be hiding. They ain't always complete. They ain't always gone. They just be in the back, you know? I don't want to have a kid and I have a problem with watching that stuff. And my son, daughter catch me watching that stuff, you know? Like, that shit's scary, bro. It's scary as hell, you feel me? I don't want my kid to reflect and mirror who I am, especially the bad version of myself. That's just gonna be a constant cycle. That's exactly the problem with a lot of these kids nowadays. It's a constant cycle, bro. The same stuff their parents was doing, they started doing. Now it's just a constant cycle of poverty, disrespectful kids, crash outs, YNs. You feel me? It's not always the parents' fault, but you gotta be careful with the habits you bring, especially bringing the kids into your life. Like, everybody who decides to have kids, knowing or even unprotected, you know, that stuff unprotected, should know, okay, I have these problems mentally, physically, emotionally, but the stuff I'm doing can lead to having a kid, right? You feel me? Now, I should work on these now before anything bad happens, you know? Anything happens before you have an accident or before you have a kid, you know? Whatever, you know? It's a scary thing. You got to think about these things. Everybody say you won't ever be ready, but you can be ready. The inner you, that version of you, can be ready before you have kids. Come on now, like I don't know why a lot of people don't think about these things, and it's crazy. Like a lot of people have kids going in as the same version of themselves. They might change after. That's a good thing, but why make it hard for your kid? Everybody said they want to give their kid a great life. Why have a kid knowing you have these problems? Knowing your kid might see these problems and now they got to work on it to get rid of their problems after seeing them picking it up from their parents, you know? Why make it hard for them if you always say you want to make their life easier? You're not. You're making your kids' life harder, you know? You making your kids' life harder. The stuff that they see you doing, they will pick up. I ain't saying all of it, but a decent amount of it, they will pick up, you know? It's not. It sometimes it ain't even the bad habits. It's just the way you control your emotions, the way you talk to people, the way you treat people. Like they pick that up. It's not just about habits either. It's about other things as well. So you gotta be careful, bro. Like I ain't saying come listen to. I ain't got no kids. I'm single. I've been single for damn near 2 years. You feel me? Like I don't. You don't gotta listen to me, bro. You don't have to, but take it from the youngest. I'm the youngest of my family. You know, I was very quiet growing up, so I observed a lot. I wasn't talking a lot growing up. I don't talk as much as I do. I don't know. I don't talk as much either now, but I sit back and observe, bro. I watch. I ain't being super cautious, but I sit back and watch, bro. You watch, you notice things. You feel me? You learn things. You don't gotta always keep talking. You learn it, you know? You pick up things. And you see the habits that the parent have, the kids pick up as well, bro. I'm telling you. Like truly, your parent, like all I'm saying is don't gotta listen to people. Fix them habits, bro. Fix them habits before you just make an endless cycle of the same thing that you've been dealing with yourself already. Why make your kids' life harder? Why make them go through something that you already been trying to beat your damn self, you know? Hopefully they don't pick it up, but you feel me? Kids they mimic. It's the environment they grow up in is gonna turn out to what their life is gonna be later down the road unless they change their environment, you know, unless they gain some type of conscience and think for themselves. But not a lot of people do that. But it was a quick video, dog. Just got off of work, ready to go home. Appreciate y'all for watching. I'll catch y'all at the next one. You did.